fuck is that?
But we need that.
I need that.
Why did you do that? You know, Sam, that barrel we've been digging in, reaching the bottom. We're reaching the very bottom.
Yep.
So we're doing Q&As. No, this is cool. I found this on Twitter. I'll post the picture right here. It's a set of questions based on how many people like your post that is answered by Twitch streamers. I would have posted this on Twitter, but nobody follows us on Twitter.
Why don't you do that?
But we posted it in our Discord instead. And in our Discord peeps.
Shout out to our Discord peeps.
Yes, specifically Pez, Sachi, and Cal. Thank you. If you want to join our Discord, we got a great little community. You can check in the links below.
Yeah.
But we're going to answer this question. So what do they ask us?
What is your least favorite thing about streaming?
My least favorite thing about streaming.
A little negative to start out with, but...
That's what to say. Awesome.
Yeah.
First question.
First question. Why do you hate this? Well, why do you hate doing this?
I think my least favorite thing about streaming is all the moving parts. There's tons of moving parts, and if any one of them decides not to work, it kind of cascades and causes the whole... We're at the mercy of tech issues.
Or Twitter's habit of making fun of people our age who start Twitch channels is so... it comes from such an uneducated standpoint, because Twitch is such a complicated-ass platform.
For sure.
There's a million rules, and there's all these social faux pas and mores and folkways that it has if you want to be successful. Not that it's particularly hard to get on, it's just hard to get on board with, but it's just a lot.
It's not hard to stream, but it is hard to be a good streamer.
Exactly, and there's so many things that other streamers are doing that like extra little things that just make them fantastic streamers, and you gotta find that. And it's such a process. I think my least favorite thing about streaming, though, is the tech issues.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
When we have technical difficulties, it's like when they pull the curtain back on the wizard in The Wizard of Oz, and you just feel like your whole ass is showing. And I'm the type of person who doesn't like to show their flaws, and at all, or even just
wear it on your sleeve, I guess.
Even just even with performance, it's a thing that happens in my real life too. I don't like to be seen before a show.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know,
yeah, sure, okay.
If you're gonna see me in a show, I don't want you to see Sam the human being. You're gonna see Sam the actor, the character that I'm playing, and then after the show you can see Sam afterwards again. But I don't like it when you can see the bare bones of everything that we do, and when it shows that, our computer might be a little bit older. I don't want you to know that. I don't want you to know. I just want you to come and have fun and enjoy.
All this, total facade. I could destroy this wall right now.
Yeah,
it would take nothing. A part of being a Twitch streamer, which is really interesting though, and it kind of coincides with YouTube as well. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of Twitch streamers like to show the sausage, how it gets made.
Yeah.
They're okay with being, oh, my Elgato's being a dick today.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the sphere. And I understand where you're coming from, because in film, showing, and TV, in theater especially, showing how the sausage is made is no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't let people in on that, because then they start to see the cracks.
Why did you start streaming?
Because YouTube is
wasn't
hard.
working.
YouTube is hard.
Wasn't fucking working.
Me and Sam, for those who might be new here or just maybe getting in a chill spot now, we wanted this to be a Let's Play channel in the lane of Game Grumps or Super Mega Oni Plays. And I still would love to do that. I actually genuinely really enjoy making Let's Plays.
If that market hadn't imploded because of Adpocalypse, we would still be doing that.
But the unfortunate fact of the matter is that gaming on YouTube is not something that they want to support, and people who watch Let's Plays would rather watch streams. And a
couple of friends actually pointed that out to us too, and they were like, if you guys want to do Let's Plays and get people's eyes, because that's what we wanted. We wanted to get people into us gaming and be like, oh well, if you want to watch us, when we're offline, you can. We have all of these gaming videos on YouTube. And then no one went. What advice do you have for new streamers?
Do it.
Just do it.
Don't fuss around. Just fucking start.
Just jump in.
You don't need all this bullshit that we did.
Yeah.
We're also trying to do this for our careers.
Yeah.
Not Twitch streaming necessarily, but we're going to use this as in a professional sense. And we have been.
Yeah.
We're trying to, anyway.
Yeah.
So, this is sort of we're also using it to Twitch stream. But, you legit, honest to God, if you want to be a streamer, you don't even need a fucking good microphone. Go out and buy a fancy headset. That should be your biggest expense. Buy, a $120 headset, and then stream off your console, because I'm assuming you have one. Or if you have a PC, that's even easier. You download OBS and it's free. You don't even need an Elgato, all this extra stuff that we did.
Yeah.
You know, all the bells and whistles that we like. But you don't need that to be a streamer.
No.
You know?
You really don't. My advice is just be yourself. No, but
Great advice.
No, like for real, you are an interesting person. And don't be afraid to let that shine through. Don't worry about who you're gonna attract. Don't worry about, you know, like trends and, you know, what sort of like genre you're gonna fit into or whatever. Just let your natural sense of humor shine through, and people will follow you and find you and like, you know, like you and tell their friends, and their friends will come, and it'll just grow from there, you know? Like just start off with you. You are enough. That's my advice to new streamers. You are enough.
But basically is always try to improve, you know? We always try to do that too. We're constantly changing things, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be bad.
Yeah, experiment. Experiment and figure it out.
You know,
like
we I actually still have. I unfortunately can't do anything with them. I have the footage from when we streamed The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But it's fucking garbage.
What do you want to tell your audience the most?
We love you. We really do.
Yeah.
We don't have a ton of viewers, to be perfectly honest. And we've only been doing this for about a year and a bit. Well, streaming, actually, we've only been doing this for about 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And the support has been incredible. Meeting people and forming genuine friendships, and like having the opportunity to meld the minds of youth has been fascinating.
Yeah. Some of y'all are young, and it kind of does that, like, do you remember the gorilla mom in Tarzan who finds Tarzan and is like, fuck, I gotta take care of this baby.
Yeah. You start hearing the Phil Collins in the background.
Yeah,
you know? Like, just take my hand, hold it tight.
I will protect you from all around you. We don't have a lot of followers, but the ones that we do have are so kind and like warm and welcoming. Like one of the people that I know and work with in real life joined our Discord recently, and everyone made him feel welcome and was nice immediately. And like, you know, I have to say, like, one of the best things about Discord is that I can really just like leave y'all, and I know that like you won't rip each other's heads off or like start shit, you know? Well,
my always favorite part about Twitch and this whole experience, and I'm glad that we have these people, is that, well, I'm a lurker on Twitch. I very rarely, whenever I watch streams, interact with the streamer. It's never been my bag. And seeing people now interact with us, like, I've been obviously making a conscious effort not to be a weirdo background guy. Like, you know, you have to, part of the game in Twitch streaming is interacting with other streamers. And I don't do that to, like, fucking ladder climb or whatever. I legitimately, genuinely want to do it. But we have a bunch of people who lurk in our streams, who, like, you know, you guys might not know this, but if as the streamer, we can go into the chat and see who's watching and lurking. And I've seen names in there that I've seen, like, I know personally, and like names that like have chimed in before but like to lurk, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you want to watch us at all is so flattering.
Yeah, honestly, like, just knowing that someone's there. The fact that you want to watch me like talk to my boyfriend is pretty great.
Totally.
I mean, like, that's why this whole thing started, right? Because we were like, hey, we're pretty great.
I think we're pretty great.
Yeah. Let's share with everybody. Let's make everybody listen to how great our conversations are. So, like, talking to everybody is the best. Y'all are the best. You're so nice. And wholesome and welcoming and warm and funny. Fondest memory.
Fondest memory
so
while
far
streaming. There's been a lot of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, we've never had like an overtly negative stream. There's been times when I thought like, oh, this stream isn't going very well, but then it gets salvaged, or like something happens and it works out, or whatever. But like, favorite? Oh, I remember my most recent favorite one is our 9th Among Us stream, our last one. We had a bunch of people from another Discord who wanted the streamer of that, who runs that Discord, joins our Discord, and they brought a bunch of friends with them, and they were the rowdiest, most rambunctious group of folks ever, and that was the best.
That was the best.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That might have been like my favorite Among Us stream, and every time we stream Among Us, it's been my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I truly love that game. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
And those streams are a blast, but that one in particular, our 9th one, which I'm sure is probably unfortunately lost to time on Twitch, but will eventually be on YouTube. So look out for that.
I think mine, it was also from Among Us.
Totally.
It was when Pez's daughter joined.
And you killed her immediately?
No, I think actually, I think there was a time, because she joined more than once, and I think, I can't, maybe I'm just fabricating it in my brain because I think she's so cool. But I think we were imposters together and we won.
Actually, you know what my favorite moment was, and I think you might concur with this too. It has to do with our friend's daughter who played with us that one time. After the stream, she said to her dad, who's in our Discord, that it was like, oh, it was so cool when like Cam and I, like he like defended me and we were imposters together. And I was like, you think I'm cool?
Favorite streamer? Mine's a Dubblebubz.
Yeah, the Bubs are great.
Yeah.
That'll probably be my...
Not only because their community is great, but like they play Nancy Drew games.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm sort of revisiting Twitch now, and because I watched it a lot when I was in university, and then I fell off completely. Getting back into it. I've been really enjoying Rubber Ross. Like, Ross is from Game Grumps streams. He does, like, Mario Maker and Among Us and stuff, and his crew is really cool. In terms of entertaining streams. But, like, every time I go on Twitch now, because we follow a bunch of people who, like, laterally are sort of at the same, not, like, level's not the right word, but, like, people who aren't fucking 2% Pokimane goddamn Twitch streamers who actually have, like, chats where you can chat. I've been watching, like, I really like watching our buddy Shellshock.
I was gonna say, he promotes himself in our Hype Yourself channel all the time on Discord, but
I'll pop in every now and then.
Such a fun streamer.
Yeah, he plays all these cool classic games, and he's so passionate about Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that.
I mean, that's you.
A little bit, yeah. Well, I mean, because that's also the kind of thing, like, we play a lot of modern games, but I'm dying to play more classic games on Twitch,
games,
you know?
for sure.
Get the more retro feel in here. I have all these old retro games and then fucking upscaler, like, we can actually play these games, you know? But, that would probably be my answer in terms of, like, entertainment. Like, people, like, if I was to see they were streaming, would probably be, like, Ross.
Yeah.
But, like, the streamers I've actually felt, like, you know, more than like the glass wall wasn't there.
Our colleagues.
Colleagues, yeah, you could put it that way.
Yeah.
ShellshockPrime,
yeah.
DalEngTV,
Mokad,
of course,
Mokad
Queen, all the people who are.
Now Marv.
That's right.
That by human.
That's right. Now. Our good pal Marv.
Yeah. This has only happened once, but they asked it, so I had to write it down. But like most memorable ban.
Well, we've only ever had to ban one person.
We've only had to, only ban one person.
Yeah, listen.
I don't like doing that.
But if you post swastika memes in our Discord, we're gonna have to ban you. Sorry.
We're gonna have to cut you, yeah.
I'm not that sorry about it.
Last question is Cam?
Yeah, so with the people in our Discord, I actually have two-pronged answers for this. They wanted me to get existential because it's like, Cam? I didn't want to do face cam when we first started doing Twitch because I wanted to sort of let our, like, avatar personas sort of, like, be the face of us. Because, like, yeah, I don't know, that's just what I wanted. But, that ain't the way the cookie crumbles.
It was one thing when we were doing the YouTube thing, but I don't know. I have had a lot of fun with the face cam ever since we started.
I've grown on it considerably.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about it anymore.
And I love a visual gag. I'm a very like gestury person, so sometimes I'll just go like, and you have to be able to see me in order for it to land. And I forget that. I forget that on the podcast all the time, that people like can't, and sometimes my stuff doesn't land. Not very often, but like.
No, we'll just describe it.
yeah. Like I'll try and like telekinetically like put it through your headphones on the podcast, and it doesn't work.
I find that sometimes I can visualize podcasters when I hear them talk, though.
Sometimes, yeah. But
if they're animated enough,
and sometimes it's fun. Like sometimes it's not what they're doing at all, but it's just fun to visualize. But no, it's just much more fun when you have a face cam.
But then the second thing, for those who wanted me to get existential, I want to share a funny story. I've definitely told this on the podcast before, but I'll tell it again. When I was in first year university, I went through a breakup with my ex-girlfriend that at the time weighed heavily on me. It was very emotional. I went through a bunch of stuff. But then I was in a first year, second semester drama class with our instructor, Heather Hill, who we all love dearly. She's the best.
That's why we say her name.
Exactly. I have no problem saying her name.
Yeah.
And she was talking to us about how acting, you need to get away from the breathiness, and I'm not going to go into detail, but acting needs to be genuine.
Your actor voice.
Yeah, I'm acting.
I'm reading words on a page.
Cam.
But in my head.
On my face, I am acting. You can see it.
Why can't you tell that I am upset?
But her whole thing was that if you're going to ask a question, you genuinely ask it. And the example she did. She turned to me, looked me right in the eyes, and was like, "Why do you look so sad? Why do you look so sad?" Why do you look so sad?
Shut up!
And then obviously she had no idea what I was going through.
Yeah.
She may have been asking me that question, but on the inside I was like, fuck!
But those were all the questions that we had.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So thank you so much to every single person who asked us a question. Because it's real embarrassing when you throw something out there like that and nobody answers
That being said, this was a Twitch-specific Q&A, but next week, we're doing a general Q&A. So if you want to ask us a question, go over to our ask.fm, which you can find in the link in the description below, and ask us your question. You can be anonymous, it could be not. We'll be answering your questions on next week's video.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
And check out the streamers that we like down below in the description.
And be sure to follow and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, and join us for a stream sometime if you haven't yet already. Twitch.tv/chillspot.
Bye!